So anyway, this is Figgy 4 and bringing to you right now just a little bit of video game nostalgia. I remember it was Christmas, I want to say of like 89, 88 maybe, that I got this game. I don't quite remember exactly what year it was, but I had asked for this game for Christmas and this is what I got. I think I played it for about 4 or 5 days straight. Never did end up beating this game. My attention span on video games back then was a little bit better than it is now, but I'm going to go ahead and play this one and try to beat it. But as far as video games are concerned, I truly think that some of the older classic games that were out there, despite how simplistic their graphics were, I think some of the older video games that are out there by far exceeded the gameplay and the creativity that is out there in the games today. So don't get me wrong, I like video games the way they are today. The Wii has some pretty cool games. PlayStation 3 has amazing graphics. Just the storylines and the gameplay mechanics behind some of the classic games I think are just way better than anything that we're seeing right now. It's a shame that in a lot of the games that are out now, they substitute eye candy for actual playability and level of fun. And I really think that that's the way and the direction that video games have gone. Is it's all about how the game looks now, not so much about how the game plays. So I'd like to get it back to where it was before, where the playability was much more fun and more creative. I would even be willing to sacrifice some of the good looks of the games nowadays for some of the gameplay that we have in some of the older games. So that's just how I feel. I don't know if you agree, then send me a comment. If I'm full of crap and you don't agree at all, send a comment anyway. I'd like to hear what you say. For now, I'm going to go ahead and play this and try to do what I didn't do when this came out, and that was beat the game as I get tore up by these Medusa heads. I remember playing this the first time, man. I hated these things. They're so evil. It's like you can't get away from them. And if you get stuck on the stairs, then you can't jump or really avoid them. They just hit you. And as you notice, you don't have unlimited life, so you pretty much gotta be careful of those things. So anyway, the other comment that I'm looking for is what classic games were out there that you guys were really attached to, or that really bring you back when you play them or see them nowadays. I'd be interested to find that out as well. If you have those types of games that you played before, let me know. I'd be interested to find out what those would be. Some of the classics that I really enjoyed were Donkey Kong Country, Pokemon Snap, which ironically, I mean, that game was pretty simple, but just fun. Castlevania 1 and not so much Castlevania 2, as Castlevania 2 was more of kind of a role-playing game. Not that I don't like role-playing games, but my attention span with video games is kind of limited, so was never one to be able to sit there and go through a role-playing game for a long period of time. However, I do remember when Dragon Warrior came out on the NES, and I opened that one up, and I was grounded. I don't think I could play video games. I think that was part of my grounding. But I remember hooking up a small TV in my closet and hiding inside my closet playing that game for about 12 hours straight until I beat it. And that was the first time that I had opened it. No walkthrough guide. Those were the days when I was actually pretty decent at video games. This guy here kind of reminds me of Igor. I almost got him down. This should do it right here. Yeah, there we go. And there's the level. But anyway, video game nostalgia. This is Figgy 4. Thanks for watching, and send me those comments.